Hey everyone, today's lesson is slope formula. Last lesson we looked at slope but through a graph where we did our rise over run. Today we are not given a graph, we're given two ordered pairs, so we have to use the slope formula. Slope is m, so it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we are subtracting our y's. So 12 minus 8 over 3 minus negative 13. That gives me 4 over 16, which can be reduced to 1/4. Subtract our y's. 16 minus a negative 12 over subtracting our x's. 5 minus 19, that gives me 28 over negative 14, which reduces to negative 2. Subtract our y's. 3 minus 9 over negative 10 minus negative 15. That gives me, when I reduce it, negative 6 over 5. Subtract our y's, negative 4 minus 8. Subtract our x's, 8 minus a negative 1. Negative 12 over 9, I can reduce that to negative 4 over 3. Subtract our y's, negative 2 minus 3 over 6 minus 7. It's going to give me negative 5 over negative 1, which reduces to positive 5. Last one on this page that I'm going to do with you guys. Subtracting our y's, 9 minus 7 over 5 minus 12. That gives me 2 over negative 7, which I'm just going to move that negative to in the middle, so negative 2/7. All right, if I flip my page, looking at a couple special cases when we are doing our slope formula. So I have negative 4 minus negative 4. 1 minus negative 5. Negative 4 minus negative 4 gives me 0. 1 minus negative 5 gives me 6. 0 divided by 6 gives me 0. Doing my y's, negative 2 minus 3 over 7 minus 7. When I plug this into my calculator to reduce it, I'm going to get an error. When you get the error, this is an undefined slope, which anytime you get a 0 underneath, again, undefined. A few more practice ones. 8 minus negative 2, negative 9 minus negative 9. I have that 0 underneath, So this is an undefined slope. 1 minus 1 over negative 11 minus negative 4. 0 over 15. This reduces to 0. Negative 2 minus negative 2. 9 minus 15. 0 over negative 6 gives me 0. Y minus y, negative 2 minus 7, x minus x, 12 minus 12. I have 0 on the bottom. 0 on the bottom is undefined. All right, looking at slope given a table, I'm just going to do a few of these. You're just going to pick 2 points that you're going to use as your x and your y. I'm going to always use the first 2 points. So here's my x1, x2, y1, y2. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 gives me negative 10 over 4, which reduces to negative 5 over 2. Again, I'm just going to use the first 2 points. Here's my x1, my x2, y1, y2. So negative 2 minus negative 5 over negative 3 minus negative 4. That reduces to 3 over 1, which is the same as 3. Just going to use the first 2 points. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This gives me 0 over 4, which reduces to 0. Looking at the first 2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 gives me negative 1 over 1, which reduces to just negative 1. Looking at the first 2, negative 1 minus negative 8 over 0 minus negative 3 reduces to 7 over 3. Again, the first 2, I have 3 minus 5 over negative 2 minus negative 2. 0 is on the bottom, so this is an undefined slope. Let me know if you have any questions.